Mr. Toft, your company has been a global leader in the maritime industry now for a while. Can you explain briefly the added value of the Getting to Zero coalition and how you see the shipping sector moving this agenda forward? Is decarbonisation really possible?
Thank you. Secretary General, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, it's a true honor and a privilege for me to be able to present this new and important Getting to Zero coalition and to be able to address this on behalf of the maritime industry. I also want to extend my sincere gratitude to the Secretary General for his leadership in addressing climate crisis, a crisis that must preoccupy all of us. You can of course ask the question if decarbonization of shipping is possible. Well, at Maersk we are the energy efficient leaders, but we have set ourselves a bold target of becoming carbon neutral by 2050. Not because we know exactly what to do, but because we believe it's necessary. It's necessary for the world, it's necessary for the next generations, and in fact it's also necessary for the shipping sector if we are to stay relevant as a true servant of global trade, which we are today. So this is not a question of if, but a question of how, and the technologies are out there. At Maersk we have for more than a decade been the maritime industry leader in CO2 efficiency. And although we are confident, which I can also share today, that we will have improved our CO2 efficiency by 60% by 2030, it will only absorb our growth. Total emissions will stay the same. So if we are to truly reduce emissions, totally new pathways will have to be found. And therefore, we believe we can with a lot of confidence say that decarbonizing shipping fully by 2050 requires a total shift in propulsion technologies and energy sources. And already by 2030, we need to see the first commercially viable carbon neutral vessel in service. That's only 11 years from now. This is a game changer that requires collaboration and joint action from all stakeholders in our value chain. This is in fact the background for the Getting to Zero coalition that we have launched today. It will help accelerate the efforts to innovate, to scale, and to create the right framework conditions to make the transition happen by 2030. And on top of that, I hope, and it's our hope, that it can be a showcase model for other hard-to-abate sectors. Ladies and gentlemen, the climate crisis is for real. It requires urgent and collaborative action, and with this coalition, the maritime sector is ready to step up to the challenge. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Toft. Thank you very much indeed, gentlemen.